So today, guys, I got the Kemei 3023 versus the KM-1595, right? So, which one is better, right? Because this one is my newest purchase and it's the, so-called brushless motor and all that stuff. So now, which one is better, right? Well, in my opinion, this one still stands, right? This one still wins, right? Because this one, even though the blades on both are good, right? The blade on both are good. It's just that for this one, right, it's a bit more of a, the bit of a more challenging option for you to go with. Because why? First of all, when you first get this out of the box, it doesn't bang like this one does. Straight out of the box, you know what I mean? So that means that you have to zero gap. And when you do zero gap, it becomes a banger, yes, but it becomes a monster that's uncontrollable. That means that it becomes sharp, but too sharp. You know what I mean? A little bit slightly too sharp. So that means that if you're not a professional barber, right, and you use this, you're just a beginner, you can cut somebody with this. You know what I mean? Yeah. So this one, especially with this motor that goes all the way up to it goes so high, right? To 8,000, right? But this one right there, this one, the motor, right? It really fits, right? It really fits the blade on this. So out of the box, it's just so usable. It's so much more of a banger, right? Than these, right? So that's why I wouldn't really mess with too much with these ones, because ever since I've got them, I've tried to use them. Yeah, they were good enough, but it's just that when you start doing lineups and you have to go sometimes over the lineup many times, you can irritate somebody's skin and bottom line nearly cut them. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. It's like, I don't know if it's gonna be good for you, because for me, I don't like things when you fiddle with too much. I mean, I've had to zero gap these, right? And I never had to zero gap these ones. You know what I mean? Straight out of the box, it was a banger, right? Now, don't get me wrong, even this could be a little bit more sharper, right? But the thing about this is that this is the good everyday tool, right? So this is the one that most of the time you'll be using this over this. You know what I mean? So in my opinion, this one's is more of a banger than that one. You know what I mean? Even though that's got the latest technology, right? It's got so-called brushless motor. It's got, all the docks just like that one. You know what I mean? Charging options, but this one's got, that brushless motor right there. It's a bit more attractive. This one's a bit more attractive, right? And the great thing about this is, the biggest plus about this, right, is that it's got detachable blades option. That means that you could keep messing around with different blades. For another $10, you can get this little connector right there, so you can get 2 or 3 of them, and then you can just keep swapping out blades. You know what I mean? So I'll say with this one, you have to experiment more. So that's what I think in the future I'll probably do. I'll probably get more clips, right? More detachable clips, and I'll just try different blades with the motor. But to me, this motor with that blade is a bit over the top. You know what I mean? Right? So this one, that's why I hardly use it. Since I zero gapped it and stuff, I still use it, right? But once in a while, you know what I mean? Which is not a good look. I mean, but this one right there, right? This is the banger right there, because it cuts, yeah, but not over the top. So that's the everyday tool, I mean, that you can use. If you want to get really sharper cuts, that's more accurate, I still wouldn't use this. I mean, I'll use a War Hero, War Detailer once again. And on other videos, right, I'll explain to you why I still use the War Heroes, War Detailers. And a lot of it's to do with the blade technology when it comes to wool. I mean, they're unbeatable in my opinion when it comes to blade technology. I mean, right. The thing with Kemei is, yeah, they've got great trimmer bodies, clipper bodies, right? But in my opinion, they still ain't got that much good blade technology. You know what I mean? In terms of, you know, I mean, they got good enough blades, but I don't think that they have blades that's good enough, right, to do everything. I mean, to really do finishing detailing, I don't think it's enough to get some Kemeis. But to get a lineup, it's enough. You know what I mean? But in terms of, and I'll explain to you why on other videos, right? It's just that, for example, if you want to get that lineup right there, if you really want to get it really sharp, guys, I mean, I don't use this. I still use the War Heroes and War Detailers. I mean, so when it comes to everyday lineups, haircuts, this is the banger right there, guys. This is unbeatable. Price, performance ratio. I mean, I think I got this about $30. This is still the winner over this. I mean, this is still cheap as well. I think that was over $30 as well. So that's cheap as well. So I'll say only get it if you want to experiment, get it. But if you're a beginner barber and you still want to, and if you're doing, especially if you're doing self cuts, right? I'll say use these. You know what I mean, because it's not going to irritate your skin and it's going to give you really sharp cuts. You know what I mean, really sharp lineups, right? So that's about it, guys. So the winner is the 3023-702, guys, over the 1595. So yeah, like, share, and subscribe for more. DJ the Creative, and I'm out. God bless.